Hi there, Cancer. This is going to be a reading of whatever comes out. So this is if you have your sun sign, north node, moon, Venus, or a lot of placements in Cancer. This is for you. Or if you are rising in Cancer sign, or if you have a lot of planets in your fourth house, which is a Cancer house, this is for you. Please only take in what resonates and leave the rest behind. It won't resonate for every single person, but I hope you get a little message or two out of it. So this is for whatever comes out. So at the moment you got the Uranus card. So Uranus usually is a modern planet that is ruled by Aquarius. It rules over Aquarius. So you could either be dealing with an Aquarius, you could be embodying and the energy of an Aquarius. You also have Mercury, so there is a lot of communication maybe that you are having with another person. You could be embodying maybe a Gemini or a Virgo. Mercury rules over Virgo or Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo, but there is a lot of communication. There is a lot of I feel like a lot of air energy, or a lot of wanting to, a lot of communication on choices. With Seven of Cups here, there is a lot of like fantasy, maybe, I don't know why I want to say like a lot of fantasy talk, but there is choices, a lot of choices that you feel you might have around you. A lot to choose from. So the Uranus card, it rules over the 11th house, and it represents the energy of the unexpected and the unique. So Uranus energy can appear seemingly out of nowhere. Maybe at times you feel like confused or baffled by how electrifying things feel or are. This planet usually brings in unexpected news and strange new opportunities into your life. I could be picking up maybe you have an Aquarius moon. You could be a Cancer sun, but maybe an Aquarius moon, or even a Gemini moon. But that can be for some of you. Those who embody Uranus can feel unique. Maybe there is a unique feeling that you have, and you're communicating that. You feel like maybe you could feel like revolutionary, or maybe like and counter cultural, just different. It's just a different feeling, right? Maybe you are embodying a feeling that you will march at the beat of your own drum, you know, and maybe at the time you might be showing a little regard for ways and things that are supposed to be maybe very unconventional, or maybe you're going through a state where you just feel rebellious and are not wanting to follow traditional rules or traditions. Maybe for others of you with the Uranus energy that you are embodying, you may also feel lost when you're trying to fit in with cultural norms. There's a sense of just being different. Even with the people that you communicate, maybe you have a lot of you could be around a lot of people that are just culturally different from you. So maybe if you pulled this card, now you might be a good time to question any desires that you've been having. So maybe taking a step away from what the herd, like stepping away from the crowd. Maybe it's time to let yourself come out of the closet and stop hiding your unique and exceptional traits from the world. There's a sense of maybe, you know, letting your freak out, right? Letting your freak flag fly and welcome some unforeseen changes into your life. So maybe, you know, it's just, you know, just to be different. Don't be afraid to be not the same as others. And with the Mercury card here, this one has to do with a lot of communication. It has, like I said, it rules over Gemini and Virgo, and it rules over the 3rd and the 6th house. So anything that has to do with daily routines, and it could have to do with your immediate surroundings, like your siblings, your neighborhood, your neighbors, the people that you see in a daily routine. So the Mercury represents the archetype of energy and communication. It's swift thinking and mental clarity and new ideas. You may be having a lot of new ideas and you're communicating that. Mercury is an energy that is fast moving to the point, and and is not clouded by any kind of judgment. And if you are embodying the Mercury energy, maybe you feel like you send and receive their messages with a quick and easy wit. Like maybe you are the way when you're communicating with people, you're just like, you get it right off, you know, like with a quick wit, you get it, or they get you. There's a sense of when you're communicating with other, you just get each other. At the point, maybe at the end, at the moment, you're not feeling like you need to dwell on any kind of emotions. You know, you're just kind of getting to the point of communicating, and you're not worried with the concept of what you need to do next. For others of you, maybe you feel like you could be feeling complex and puzzled about the ideas and efficiency, because you have so many thoughts just coming in. You could be feeling puzzled about certain thoughts. For that's a group of you. So maybe if you did pull this card, if this card is coming up, it's maybe just to remind you it's time to open your mouth and say what you need to say. It's not a time for you to be thinking too hard. The information required is already close at hand, so you already know what you already have what you require. Just like the Magician card, you have all the tools that you need, so you need to manifest, right? And so spread your wings, open your eyes, and jump into the easy flowing of the air around you. When Mercury is with you, fly to your destination with confidence, and your message will be delivered clearly and swiftly. So this is a time for you to be able to communicate and just let yourself be and say what you feel. And with the Uranus card here, there could be like this electrifying kind of feeling sometimes, and when you might have this burst of just bursting things out and then coming true. Uranus just has that electric, like lightning shock effect around others, or for when it comes to even to self. And it's like such an Aquarius trait, right? Like they just come up with ideas and they just like lightning, and then they forget they ever said it, and it's coming true. I don't know, it's just a thought of saying what usually happens with Aquarian people. They have like this electric shock to them, and they just say it and then it happens. It's just like a knowing. I don't know how to explain it. I hope that's making sense. But either way, it could be having to do with the choices that you have here. You could be communicating your choices here. There could be a lot of choices that you're coming into, and you know exactly with the Mercury card what you want to do. So it's time to take action and communicate the things that you want to say. Communication is important. It's not a time right now to be dwelling on any kind of feelings or feeling puzzled about any thoughts. And that's funny because I feel like I'm just talking so fast, and that's such a Mercury and even Uranus kind of energy. Like just talking, letting it all out. So maybe you could be feeling like that at the moment, like you just are full of ideas and want to communicate them. And this is the time to do so. This is your sign. There is a lot of thought here. Maybe there is a lot of communication, and this could be with people that you just feel that it could be a significant other that you feel that they are like your best friend, and there's a lot of communication going on here with the Lovers card here. There's also a lot of thinking of what you have done in the past and what you worked so hard for, and you're wanting to see what is growing and what is not. It's a time to kind of take account, or take stop and see what is growing from all the hard work that you have done. It's time to step back kind of and see what is growing and what is not. Or it may be for another of you, it's maybe it's a time to sit back and just reflect on the things that you have accomplished. There is a sense here of you standing up for the things that you believe, and that's perfect with the Uranus card here. You're needing to let that freak out. Standing up for what you feel, what you believe, what you need to, and letting yourself shine. Is a time to celebrate. It's a time to let yourself be seen for who you are in truth. Again, a lot of communication here with the King of Swords. And a sense of seeking balance here. There's a sense of you needing to seek balance. But it is time to take a lead of your own ideas and communicating your own ideas that are yours. This one came in reverse, so there is no more holding on to any kind of burdens. Taking the time to kind of balance things out, not acting so harshly or communicating things that are too direct. But this is what the whole reading is about communicating what you feel that you need to stand up for. I don't know if for some reason with all the rainbow stuff here is like you're needing, maybe somebody's coming out of the closet. I don't know, but that's what I'm being led to. Like maybe letting the real you out, and not holding on to any kind of burdens that have been holding you back. It's time to take lead of your life, communicating that to people, and maybe take a rest. There is a lot of mental energy here. There is a need to not do things too excessively, especially when it comes to maybe communicating too direct or too harshly. Maybe balancing that with sending the message across of you standing up for what you believe, communicating that. But communication is definitely a factor here. And you could be coming across just things that just information comes to you just like a lightning bolt, and maybe needing to communicate that, or you communicating that to others. So that is what I have for you, Cancer. I hope this connected with you. I hope you got one little message out of here. So don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.